about you, whiskey lovers, and welcome to another episode of Whiskey Straight with me, Big Al. Up for review today is Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey called Fighting Cock, an affordable, robust bourbon. Before we get into the notes, let's find out a wee bit about this whiskey. Now, it comes from the Heaven Hill Distillery. As I've already said, it's a Kentucky Straight bourbon. It's a marriage of bourbons aged 2 to 6 years. Initially, when it came out first, it did have the 6-year age statement, but due to demand and all that, things have changed. And it's bottled at a lovely 51.5% ABV, 103 proof. And over here in the UK, the recommended retail price is around 33 quid. And I also point out that this is the 750ml American bottle. There's a theory, there's a train of thought out there that this was produced by Heaven Hill to be a direct competitor to the Wild Turkey 101. So, does it reach the level of my first whiskey love? Well, let's jump right in and see, and we'll start off in the nose. So if you've got a bourbon, preferably this, bring it into your glass and we'll drink along and take it from there. Sláinte. Oh, right off, it's classic bourbon notes. They just jump right out at you. Vanilla, caramel, brown sugar. And then there's a wee bit of cinnamon spice that comes into play as well. Quite subtle in nature given the high proof. And then it's creamy melted butter. Dark orange. In fact, dark chocolate orange. Blood orange. And there's some nice oak comes into play as well. Really classic bourbon notes that stand out, and not any of them are outdoing each other. They do blend together pretty well. So let's get on to the palate. Whoa, hey, right off on the palate, on the arrival, orange, cinnamon spice. No wonder this is also known as the kicking chicken. It does give you that impression right on that first sip. Whew. It's not overpowering by any means, but it does make you sit up and go, whoa, there's a hefty proof in here. But now, as it transitions across the palate, that becomes caramel, vanilla. It does mellow nicely, although that heat is still there, helping to keep it like simmering and sizzling away. But it does also retain some of those orange overtones that I tend to get quite a lot in some of the higher proof bourbons. So let's go in again. Oak, molasses, brown sugar. Brown sugar in vanilla coffee. Dark chocolate, once again, a wee bit more dark chocolate this time than without the orange element. Barrel char, again, it's not as spicy as it was originally, which tends to be the case with most whiskies, but it does retain that lovely warming factor that just keeps all those lovely flavours alive. This is really bloody good. The finish, it's long, and it comes with that nice warming zing that just envelops the palate. Lots of chocolate, caramel, vanilla, dark chocolate again, bit of barrel char as it goes to the back of the palate, and then as it starts to mellow, some butterscotch comes through. I really like this. You know what? This is a bourbon that deserves a hell of a lot more recognition. I know over in the States and the like, it's a lot cheaper than it is here, but it's a similar price point to the Wild Turkey 101. Does it beat the Wild Turkey 101? Not in my book. But what I'm going to do, probably fairly soon, is do a sort of like side-by-side comparison of blind tasting, and hopefully I'll not live to regret what I've just said. But you know what? It's not a kick in the arse off it. This is really, really nice stuff. So in terms of the score, that would translate into 87. Really nice bourbon. So there you go, folks. If you've had this before, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments section below. And as usual, all the relevant links are included down there. And we'll leave it at that. And I shall go and savour what's left of this lovely bourbon. So until the next time, folks, please look after yourselves, look after each other, and keep on drinking your whiskey the way you like it. Sláinte.